All right, we spent a lot of time focused on stuff going on around the league. Cardinals have a weakness. We need to fill it. So, in trading for Matt Carpenter, Juan Yepes was given up. That was a right handed bat, a bench bat with some flexibility that the Cardinals lost in order to add Carp, though he has some position wise. Still need a right handed bat off the bench that could spell players, that can DH. And this is what we decided to come up with. Will Myers from the Reds. He makes a lot of money, but you see, Jake Woodford, couple of prospects. We get a guy that will hurt in terms of salary that we take on, but has immense flexibility. He's a free agent after this season, so we can move off of him. But there are important things to consider here. So, newly acquired Will Myers, St. Louis Cardinal. Primary position is right field, but you can see he plays all over the outfield. He can play the corner positions in the infield, so a ton of flexibility. Could spell Arenado, could spell Goldie, any of the outfielders. He's serviceable in the outfield. You can see he got a decent arm, good fielding reactionist, and decent speed. For his bat, love the clutch rating, especially with the attribute change now with runners in scoring position. That swaps out for contact, so that's a plus adding Will Myers, especially knowing he's going to bat later in the lineup. Contact wise, not bad. Power wise, not bad. But more importantly, those attributes against lefties. He definitely can crush against lefties. We've had experience with him in the past. MLB The Show 21, we had Will Myers, won't be famous in the, we'll say, community or chat created franchise, so to speak. He requested that we trade for him. We did. He played a vital role on that team. We hope he can do the same. So you can see in just 5 games with the Reds, not really a lot to show for it. He's starting, not doing so well. 3 for 18, has driven in a run, 250 OBP, 167 average in slugging, just 3 singles. I think with the lineup that we have, we'll be able to offer him protection, or, well, he'll be protected in the lineup where he'll be able to see better pitches. Arenado, Goldie, to some extent, Carp. Those guys are going to be the ones that suffer. He's going to be the benefactor, the beneficiary of this. Those guys aren't going to get the pitches. You have to be aggressive and get the guys out around them. He will be one of those guys. He definitely can produce. As a former Rookie of the Year, a guy that has hit 30 home runs in a season, he is definitely capable of being a good fit for what we need here. So looking, right-handed batters, right-handed lineup, or against right-handed pitchers, which I'll get it right here. He has an opportunity to do some things, but primarily the focus will be with him against lefties. Against lefties, this is a guy that can bat 5 or 6. We still would have Tommy, Goldie, and Arenado 1, 2, 3. Carp probably still gets to bat against lefties, batting 4th, but then the question is who comes after. Contreras still struggles. Myers could slide in at 5. If Contreras does hit well, he could slide in at 6. So Neal 7, we have options. You can bat him farther down the lineup. You can bat him right behind the big bats. As long as he continues to produce against lefties, he will definitely be a valuable asset to this team. Still think he'll be able to do it against righties as well. The solid bat, and given that fatigue is more of a concern on this year's games than past games, he will definitely get to spell some time in the outfield. So you have to look in the outfield. Brendan Donovan really is the only other option. And with him being a right-handed bat and one that we already have some trust in, he is going to be a guy that's going to see a lot of at-bats. Don't have a number on it, but he certainly can have an impact. With Milwaukee coming up, maybe we'll get to see him coming up really, really soon. We know there's a lefty start in there, maybe 2. Hopefully, he'll have a good showing to debut for us.